If you're thinking about getting a dash camera, this system might work for you. This can record the front, rear, and side of the vehicle, totally eliminating blind spots, making driving safer. This is the rear camera showing a vehicle to the rear, and you can see that this vehicle is in the blind spot zone up to the point when it is passing. Therefore, this camera allows you to see the vehicle right up to the point when it is passing, and you will be able to switch lane when it is safe to do so. This is the Akeeyo Z3GT 4-channel camera system. This is my current setup. The display is right here on the dash, with the main wires running along here to the floor panels on the passenger side. The dash camera is here with the wires running along here, down here to meet the main wires. The side blind spot camera is here with wires running here to the main wires, and the rear camera wires running here, through the back, through the brake light opening, and install right here. An optional fourth camera can be installed on the other side. I'll show you the unboxing, installation, and go through all the settings at the end. I will also include some video recordings while driving. So this system can record up to 4 channels all at once at 180p. It comes with 3 cameras, and a 4th camera is sold separately. This is a 5.5-inch display. This is the side camera, which has a turning assist feature which will switch on the smart mirror to the corresponding side camera view. This is the rear camera, which has a reverse guide when the vehicle is placed in reverse. This is the front camera, and this additional camera is sold separately, which can be installed on the driver's side of the vehicle. This is the GPS antenna, which enables speed and direction features. This is the bracket for the display. These are accessories such as brackets for the cameras, camera angle adjustment adhesives, wire retainers, power adapter, hardwire kit, wire tubes, installation pry tool, and user manual. Let's start the installation. I will be installing this camera system in this 2007 Honda Civic. On the left side of the display unit is the memory card, and there are 6 air vents all around the unit. At the bottom here is the reset button and a microphone. On the side you find the power, menu, next, previous, and OK buttons. On the back you find the GPS antenna port, audio-visual input port, and sound output. Here are 3 camera connectors and the power adapter connector. This red wire is to be tapped to the positive turn signal wire to activate turn assist. Now I will install the display unit. I will clean the area with rubbing alcohol, install the bracket, then install the display unit here. I'll connect the power adapter and cameras to test the unit. You can see that it is working. You can decide to run the wires on the floor or above the roof. Installing at the roof is easier, while installing on the floor requires the removal of hard-to-remove trims. I'll install the front camera on the windscreen. Note that the display unit is currently installed on the windscreen, but it is not recommended because it doesn't have any setting to flip the screen. Only the camera view can be flipped, and you would only be able to view the menu with the upside down. I'll run the wires under the roof cover and run behind the airbag here so that it doesn't get in the way of the airbag in the event it is deployed. This will be connected to the main wires down here. Now I will install the rear camera. I just need to remove this rubber strip to hide the wires. I am using this trim tool to assist me. Now I need to find a way to run the wires to the back. The easy installation option is to install the rear camera inside the vehicle on the back glass using this bracket provided. But I will do it the harder way by installing this on the outside of the vehicle to show you how it can be done on this 2007 Honda Civic. I went under this trim here, behind the seat and behind this cover. I had to remove some clips to get behind here. The wires will run along here, under this covering, and through the opening where the brake light housing is. I'll remove some clip to remove this covering. Now I'll remove the brake light housing. I'll now run the camera wires under here, then through the opening here. Now I can reinstall the brake light housing. Depending on the make of your car, you will have to decide the best exit option. On this Toyota Highlander, through the opening for the reverse light was ideal, but for this Honda Civic, the best place was the brake light. Now I will connect this red wire to the positive wire of the reverse light bulb, which will activate the reverse guide when the vehicle is placed in reverse. Now I can use the adhesive to secure the rear camera. I'll clean with alcohol then install. That's it for the rear camera. Now the side camera can be installed outside here on the side mirror, but I won't install it here. I do not like to see wires exposed in the opening. I'll install this on the passenger side right here. I will run the wire under this trim and hide under the weather strip, then connect to the main wires. This red wire is to activate the side camera assist, which should be connected to the positive wire that runs to the turn signal. Additional wires might be needed to lengthen this wire so that it is long enough to reach the turn signal wire. Let me know if you want to see this done. I'll hide this wire here for now. Now I can secure the side camera. This rubber tubing will be used to secure the wires and make the installation result look more organized. I'll now connect the wire to the main connector. The fourth camera can be installed on the driver's side on the rear glass or on the other side, similar to where this camera is installed here. The connector for this additional camera should be installed directly to the rear of the display unit. The adhesive wire retainers to secure the wires do not stick very well to plastic. I'll add P600 to this to hold it in place. The hardwire kit is optional, but this enables 24-hour monitoring. Be warned that this can potentially drain your battery though. This kit has 3 wires, black, yellow, and red. The black wire should be grounded. The internal fuse box is a good place to connect this wire kit, and you will need these taps. I will put links in the description below for these. I have a separate video showing you how to install hardwire kits in detail, which will be linked in the description as well. Take a look at some video recordings. This is the front camera in the day. This is the side camera. And this is the rear camera. This is the front camera at night. This is the side camera. And this is the rear camera. Let's go into the settings. Note that the unit is actually recording when this red dot is blinking right here. Putting the vehicle in reverse will show a reverse guide, and only the reverse camera will be displayed, and it doesn't matter which camera you left it on. If I connected this wire to the turn signal on the right, when I activate the turn signal, the display would switch to the side camera here. This would assist to safely switch lanes and turn to the right. This tab is to capture a photo. This is to lock the video so they won't be erased. This is to turn on and off the microphone recording feature. This is to switch among the different video cameras. This is to access the recorded video files. This is the setting tab. To go into the settings or access video files, you would need to stop recording here. Now let's get into the settings. The first setting is loop recording, which can loop videos for 1, 2, or 3 minutes in length. Next is the audio-visual input standards. Next is the audio-visual channel type. It can either be audio-visual in or channel 4. Next is to turn on and off loop recording, energy recording, and parking monitor. Next is the G-sensor setting, which sets how sensitive the incident recording will be, and this can be set to low, medium, high, or off. Next is the parking aid, which is the reverse guide. Next is the brightness with options low, medium, and high. Next is the screensaver, which can be 1, 2, 3 minutes or off. Mine is set to off because I do not want the screen to turn off while I'm driving. Next is to select the preferred language. Next is the on and off mic recording option. Next is the speaker volume with options low, medium, and high. The sound can be boosted here. Mirror setting is important to flip videos vertically and horizontally to have the camera showing the desired direction. Light source can be 50 or 60 Hz. Next is to set the date and time. Next is to turn on and off GPS features. Next is the HUD speed unit with options miles per hour or kilometers per hour. Next is the HUD mode with options to display the clock speed and direction. Next is to format the SD memory card. Next is to reset the unit, and finally the system information. That's it guys, thanks for watching. A link for this camera is in the description below. If you have not yet subscribed, now is a good time to do so. See you on the next one guys.